Thank you for being here. Sorry we got going a little late. Apparently the Zoomers out there can hear us, but we cannot hear them, but we're gonna go ahead and proceed anyway. In the meantime, we'll try to remedy the technology, but we're gonna proceed with the meeting anyway. So we are calling the normal Planning and Zoning Garden City Planning and Zoning meeting to order for March 15, 2023. The record could show that all commissioners are present. Commissioner Shepard, Commissioner Brown, Commissioner Montoya, and Commissioner Wild. So let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So for staff, any changes to the agenda?
Chairman, thank you. None by staff.
Okay, thank you. Right now, we'll move to the consent agenda. The consent agenda right now contains the approval of our minutes from our February 15, 2023 meeting. Also, on the consent agenda right now is our cancellation of our regularly scheduled meeting on April 19th, 2023 at 6:30, and then a special meeting on April 27th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. Also, from time to time, we will move public hearing items to our consent agenda as well, as long as some very specific conditions are met. So in order to identify those conditions, I have a couple of questions to ask for each application. So for item A under public hearings, CUP FY 2023-6, and I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, David Bucciolo with Idaho Wine Merchants is proposing to expand warehouse storage use from 5311 North Glenwood onto 5307 North Glenwood and the C2 General Zoning District. So for that item, is there anyone in the audience who would like to give public testimony on that particular item? Okay. Is the applicant present? Great, thank you. Could you come up to the podium, please? Thank you very much. Just to make sure we get your information here. Please state your name for the record, please.
David Buccalow.
Buccalow. Okay, sorry about that.
Pretty close though.
Have you had the opportunity to review the findings of fact, conclusions of law, and draft decision, including the draft conditions of approval?
I have.
And do you agree and consent to these documents in the affirmative, including all conditions of approval?
I do.
Okay, thank you, sir. Does any staff or any member of the commission have any reason that they feel that this item should be heard?
No.
Okay, all right. So great, so we can move that one to the consent agenda as well. Finally, SAP FY 2023-1, the River Club Specific Area Plan. Trevor Nicoll requesting a specific area plan for 22.68 acres located at 6515 West State Street. The applicant here has requested this item to be continued. If continued, this application will be continued to the date certain of April 27th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. So that's the reason for us approving tonight with our consent agenda. If it's approved, the special meeting on April 27th, 2023. So that item will just move to that date. So that said, I think we're ready for a motion on our consent agenda.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Brown.
Chairman, are we going to include SAP FY 2023 in the consent agenda, or are we going to talk about that separate?
We're going to include that in the agenda because it's being moved to April
understand.
Okay.
I would just wanted to make sure that we all understood that's what we're doing.
Okay, I'm sorry, did I not? Yes, so that's that's our intent here. Okay,
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Shepherd,
I move for approval of the consent agenda consisting of the minutes from February 15th, 2023. And items A and B under the public hearings. Item A is CUP FY 2023-006 and item B being SAP FY 2023-001. That those be moved to the consent agenda.
okay, and can you add the cancellation of our meeting on April 19th and the approval of our meeting on April 27th?
Yes, in my motion, I add the cancellation of the meeting on April 19th. And having that move that meeting, we moved to a special meeting on April 27th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
I would second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Everyone in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So Mr. Bucolo, you're approved. And then we will hear SAP FY 2023-1 on our newly scheduled meeting on April 27th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. Any other discussion items by the commission or staff?
Chairman, none by staff.
Okay. Okay, we're adjourned.
All right. There you go.